So, I mean, how long did it last the second time?
Okay, it lasted 15 months. I stayed clean for 15 months, man.
15 months?
Yeah. That was the best 15 months of my life too, bro.
So the marriage was good. Everything was rocking.
Everything was good. We
so
were,
what do you think drove you back to the crack, man?
It's this thing called
What's up, YouTube? I have the best trainer in Atlanta and possibly the world. Hit him up on Instagram at KD with the Muscle. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube?
What's going on,
Street
man?
Interviews out here with another one.
Yes,
so
sir.
we got my man out here today.
Yeah.
How you doing today, man?
What's going on with it?
Hey, man, everything's good, man. Everything's good. So are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How old are you?
43.
43.
Yes, sir.
And so how long have you been homeless?
About 6 months now.
About 6 months? What was that happened 6 months ago to cause you to become homeless?
Couldn't struggle with my addiction. You know,
okay, what are you addicted to?
Crack cocaine, sir.
Crack. All right.
Yeah, man. So you know, I had a family, you know, everything was going well. But then I began to want to venture out. I got bored, you understand, with the responsibility of just, you know, keeping
normal mundane life, just work and take care of kids and this and that.
It became stressful. You understand? So I couldn't right now being an addict, you know, my mom and dad was an addict too. And I understand that genetically I took on, you know, their flaws as well. I'm impatient, you know what I mean? And when things are not going my way, I run to the dope. You understand me? So
real quick, I'm gonna interject. So, okay, so for one thing, so when was the first time that you smoked dope? Like,
I was 17 years old, sir.
17.
Yeah.
So is this the first time that it's taking you to the streets to being homeless?
Nah.
So this is
numerous times. Yeah, I've been married 3 times, bro.
You've been married 3 times?
3 times, bro. And crack cocaine, all of them.
Oh wow. Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to it. So real quick, how many kids do you have?
4.
4?
Yeah.
How old is the oldest? How young is the youngest?
I got 2 that are 22, a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same mom or different moms?
Different moms.
I
got 2 boys from one mom. 3 different moms.
Okay, 3 different moms. So the first 2 was from one, and then 1 and 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, sir.
All right. And so the 17 and the 13-year-old, who do they live with?
Their mom. Those are the ones that I just left because due to my addiction.
Okay, they were living in the same house?
All of us were.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have 2 different moms?
No.
Okay,
the last 2.
The same mom. The same mom. Okay.
Yeah, my last 2 boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so their mom, was that also your wife?
Yes.
Okay.
At one point, yeah.
Are y'all still married or y'all divorced?
No, we're divorced.
Divorced. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you just left 6 months ago, though. Did y'all get divorced that fast?
No. We had been divorced. Matter of fact, I married her 2 times. Yeah, I married her 2 times. Okay. We married.
We're going to get back into that.
Yeah,
We're going to get back into that. So. All right, so real quick. So where you from, man?
I'm from Thomasville, Georgia.
Hey, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Shout out that Thomasville, man, all day, man.
Yeah, man.
You talking about Southside, right?
Southside, man.
Yeah, you talking about Zone 3?
No. Thomasville, Georgia. Around Albany, Valdosta.
Oh, you talking
I'm
about
a country guy.
Okay. Real Southside.
Exactly. Southside. Yeah, that word.
Okay. You down there in the country, man. I can dig it. All right, so growing up in Thomasville, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
No. I grew up in dysfunction.
Okay, you say they were addicts?
Yes.
Okay, so they was doing their thing in the streets, basically.
Yeah.
Who'd you live with?
I started, my first 11 years I was with my mom. After that, I stayed with my great-grandma until I was 14. And after that, I began to live with my aunts, my grandma, and then when I became 16, it's just wherever I could lay my head, you know. I've been doing my own thing since I was 16.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm a survivor, I'm a fighter. You understand?
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So, you know, growing up, I guess you had sounds like a tumultuous childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Did everything ever happen to you during childhood?
Well, I was at 8 years old.
By who?
A neighborhood friend. He was older, white guy. He was older. I didn't know then what was going on until I was old enough to understand that I had been molested. Yeah, and it was for a while.
Was it like penetration?
Nah, it was other stuff. You know, he would make me do things to him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't understand it. You know what I mean?
Did you ever tell anybody about that?
When I first began to open up about it when I began to go to rehab, and they were able. The lady, she was able to pull it out of me because I never wanted to talk about it. You understand? You know, being a man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, what effect do you think that had on you growing up?
Oh my God, a big effect. I'm angry all the time. You know, it basically intensified my anger, and for a while, it really, really made me hate homosexuals. Then I became older and mature enough to understand that that's their life. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge because who am I? You
no,
understand?
I get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like you was projecting your pain and your hurt from what the God did to you onto them and their lifestyle.
And also, my mom abused me. She tried to kill me.
You say she what?
My mom tried to kill me.
Tell me about that.
Okay, one night, it was Valentine's, the day before Valentine's, night before Valentine's. She went out and got drunk and high on crack. And when she came in, I fell asleep. She left me with my brother and my sister. I fell asleep, and my brother and my sister had done filled up the tub with water, the sink in the kitchen with water, and the apartment was flooded. So when she came home, she went into a total rage. Bro.
Yeah.
You understand? And I was scared. So when I ran from her, she went into the kitchen and grabbed a knife and chased me around the house. Like she was going to kill me, you know? And
how old was you at this point?
8.
8.
Yeah. So I still remember that, and I held a lot of resentment, you know, from that too. You understand? I had a lot of resentment, a lot of anger, unforgiveness. You understand? But what it made me was stagnant. You understand? I couldn't think properly. I couldn't trust. I still have trust issues.
Right.
My dad was in prison, in and out of prison, and me and him, we still struggle. I don't know if he's still clean. He gets clean and go back out. I get clean, go back out. My mom's been clean for almost, I think, like it's almost 30 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's been clean.
Congrats to her for that.
Yeah, but she swapped addictions. Now she's a gambler. She has a gambling habit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, have you ever talked to her about what happened to you?
I have. And
what's her response? What was that conversation?
Okay, my mom is a deaf mute. She can't hear her talk. So I have to learn sign language. Okay. So a lot of stuff she don't really understand. You have to kind of break it down to her for her to understand. You understand? So I had to, when I was talking to her, I had to make sure that the way that I was relaying my message to her, that she would understand it. Okay. That, you know, the hurt and the pain and stuff. But it really didn't sink in until she got older. And she didn't see me for a long time. And then after a while, she started to reach out to me and, you know, stuff like that, tell me she loved me. And I never heard that from her. You understand? My mom used to, you know, try to intimidate me. Like, she would say stuff
Where were you in the birth order?
What happened? I'm the oldest.
So you were the firstborn. And how many siblings did you have?
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so no, I get it. So, all right. So as far as it goes, you say you've been married 3 times?
3. And
2 of them was to the same lady?
Yeah.
Okay. So how old were you the first time you got married to her?
Oh,
so you're 43 now.
I say in my early 30s. Early 30s? Yeah.
How long did the marriage last the first time?
30 days.
30 days. Okay. Why did it only last 30 days?
Right.
So, I mean, you were already smoking crack though, right?
Yeah. But I had it hidden. I had it hidden. And then once it revealed itself.
So she didn't know that you were smoking crack.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long were y'all dating before you got married?
Maybe a year.
So you hid it from her that whole year?
No, longer than that.
Okay. And so y'all had kids. Y'all have 2 kids, right?
Right.
Okay. So I guess did she file for divorce when she found out that you smoking crack? Or how did the marriage dissolve?
Not right off. Because we tried to work it, but I kept doing it. Like I'll be clean for like 2 or 3 weeks and I'll go back out. Steal everything in the house, TVs, whatever I could sell, right? And that went on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
And was that up here in Atlanta, or was that down in
Thomasville?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been here. I've only been here in Atlanta 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that lasted about 30 days, and it fell off. How long was the period in between when y'all were divorced and when y'all got remarried?
Maybe after I got clean for like 6 months.
Okay. And so was that like a year later, or so was that just 6 months later?
6 months later.
Oh, so y'all got married. So y'all like when it got married damn near the same year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how long did it last the second time?
Okay, it lasted 15 months. I stayed clean for 15 months, man.
15 months?
Yeah. That was the best 15 months of my life too, bro.
So the marriage was good, everything was
Everything was good. We
so
were,
what do you think drove you back to the crack, man?
It's this thing called dopamine that I learned, right?
Yeah.
That triggers this thing when you see it, smell it, or you see certain activity.
I get it. So you're triggered. So basically, you were
exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, and so I mean, let me ask. You're teenagers, right?
Yeah.
If they would have come to you and they would have asked, "Dad, is the crack more important than us?" What would be your response?
To be honest, the way that I am set up today, my mind is set up, I would tell them, son, to be honest, yeah. Because my actions say that.
Hey, actions speak louder than words,
Exactly.
Well, I mean, so how does that make you feel, though?
Horrible. Because I love my guys, and they love me, you understand?
The last time you talked to them?
It's been a minute. It's been a little while. It's been a few months. I talked to their mom recently, though.
I mean, do you think they miss you?
Not the 17-year-old. He don't give a damn. I go. The 13-year-old, yeah. He was always.
You say the 17-year-old doesn't miss you?
He's because he grew up, seeing it, not understanding it, but he saw it more than my 13-year-old. Yeah. And then once he began to understand what I was doing and then seeing what it was doing to his mom, that's what caused resentment and rebellion and him not really want to listen to what I say. And I had to respect that. Once I grew and matured, enough to know that, look, shit, you feel the same way about your dad when he wasn't there.
Right.
You understand? You throw that shit up in his face.
Well, I get it, but you still love your dad, right?
Yeah, I love my dad.
So you don't think that your son still loves you?
Yeah, but it's like this. He can take it. He'll take it. He can take it or leave it. The relationship.
I hear that, man.
Yeah.
But I know that a lot of times those are just walls that we put up to cope with the anger and the fear that we have.
Right.
But that if you were to be able to withstand your addiction,
right,
then he would, I'm sure that he would tear those walls down and just probably cry and give you a big old hug,
He's kind of a hard shell to break through. Junior's not.
I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah, he's not.
So they're old enough that they may happen to come across this video on YouTube.
Okay.
If they would have come across this video on YouTube, what do you think their thoughts and their instincts and their reactions would be?
They would be excited, really. They'll be like, "Oh my God, that's Dad. That's my dad. My dad's on YouTube." You understand?
Okay.
And
they miss you. They haven't seen you in a while. I mean, do you have a message for them? Do you have anything you want to tell them?
If I could tell you one thing, guys, a few things. The first thing will be that regardless of what I went through, believe it or not, I love you guys passionately. And I know that there's more in me that I could give you guys, but I don't know how to release it. And I never, ever meant to hurt you guys. It hurts a lot, and I miss you guys. It hurts a lot to go through this and having to leave you guys over and over and over. You guys seeing me in and out. But
is your love for them not strong enough? Is your love for them not stronger than your love and addiction to the crack?
No. And that hurts to say, but you want to be brutally honest.
Yeah,
that's the truth. Those are facts. Because I'm still here. I'm not doing anything to try to make amends or to try to reconcile what's going on, or to make them understand where I'm at, right? So right now, yeah.
Do you think that you'll be able to get through this addiction? And
going to. I speak life of myself every day. You know what I mean? I'm a believer. You understand me? I don't know if you're a believer, but I'm a believer. I believe in God. Okay,
I believe it.
And I know where I've been with Him. You understand me? And I've made it this far. And if it's His will, yes, I'm coming up out of this. YouTube, I'm coming up out of this. Bet that.
What about your will, man?
My will, right now, I have no will. I just go with the flow and survive. You understand? But I do have a heart, and I understand people. I love people, and I understand what we all go through. There's a lot of people that's dealing with mental health, hidden issues.
Oh man, trust me, that's one of the themes of my channel, man. That's one of the themes of my channel.
Yeah.
A lot of times in these conversations, we're able to talk about stuff that people haven't talked about in a while, or sometimes ever.
Yeah.
And it helps them to kind of, compartmentalize everything and just kind of think about things from a different perspective. And, sometimes they make different decisions based on this conversation alone.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. So
it's like
that's what my audience has grown to learn, is that, addiction is a whole different monster, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's not something you can just decide to not do.
Right. And I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But the people, if you're dealing with an addict, if you have a husband for an addict, or a wife for an addict, or a son for an addict, any kind of addict, right? The thing that y'all say to us, why won't you just stop? That is not logical. You understand me? That's not how it works. We have to get to a place where we're really tired of where we're at.
Yeah, it has to come from the inside. From the
Exactly. And really want to be, something different and do something different. But until then, you can pray all you want to. I had a wife that prayed for me and prayed for me and prayed for me, but it never worked because I wasn't ready.
Yeah,
you understand?
No, we know
it's up to me.
True.
Yeah.
So, let me ask, if she would have to come across this video on YouTube, what do you think her thoughts and her reactions would be?
Oh, she would be proud, to be honest, because she knows what's in me. You understand?
Okay.
And yeah.
All right, well, listen, man, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions.
Yes, sir.
If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, you have a way they can do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
I do have Cash App, but I don't have a phone.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You want to give it to us?
Okay, my Cash App, bassdanomad.
BASSTHE?
No, Bass the Nomad.
Right.
The Nomad.
Okay, so BASSDA and NOMAD?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
All right, man. Well, listen, like I say, we really appreciate you. Definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
Yes.
My
Respect.
God, man.
Respect.
Make sure you have a
Much
good
love.
one, man.
Yes, sir, Steve.